Club Elle London have over 2,000 dresses on their website, so I thought it would be helpful for me to give you guys a little rundown of the ones that I think are worth your attention. The first dress on my list is the Run the World, and I like this dress because it's one of the more trendier of the bunch that I have today, but I think it's very cute. It's cut on the bias. This kind of layering across the body I think is flattering on most shapes. I really like it in the apple red. It's probably my first option, but I do also like the wine colour as well. I think that would look really nice on holiday in the evening. If you guys are based in the US, then you guys would have seen Janae's collaboration with Target. She also has a kind of similar layered, tiered, cut on the bias dress. So it's really popular at the moment, but I think part of why it's popular is that it is super flattering and also very easy to wear. You know, it's not super clingy or anything like that. So this dress is definitely pretty high up on my list. I think it would look nice for a wedding. I think for a wedding, I'd probably bring something to cover my shoulders. For a birthday, an occasion, a nice dinner somewhere. The next dress on my list, I didn't want to give you guys only occasion wear options because I actually think that Club Elle London does resort wear and swimwear really well as well. I do have quite a few pieces from them that fits under that category that I really love. So this dress is also on my list. It's called the Lauren. I have this dress in a jumpsuit style that I really enjoy, and I think that this dress is a good option for holiday, for vacation, because I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm really conscious of how I go to eat when I'm at resorts. So this dress would be a good option for me, at least, that I'd just carry it along with me, and then when I get out of the pool I'd probably just put it on and then go and eat. I think that this dress is a really good option for that. It does also have loads of stretch. I like the shirred material across the middle. I can say from having the jumpsuit version that it is super comfortable, this material that they've used. I would say it's pretty pricey, but I definitely think if you are looking to maybe invest a bit more in your resort wear, then I think that this is a really good option. I'm trying to be better, guys. I usually buy a few things for holiday every time I go on holiday, and I kind of want to get out of that habit because it's a bit unnecessary. So I wanted to, you know, invest in a few more good quality pieces, which is how I ended up picking up the jumpsuit. But this dress was on my short list when I bought that jumpsuit too, because I just think it's really nice. I have seen it on a few different people and I think it looks very cute. I haven't seen it look bad on anyone, and I think it's really comfortable. So this dress is also on my list. The next dress on my list is the Risk It All, and this dress is on my list because if you guys have been here for a while, you would have seen that I tried this dress on. I think I tried it on after I had given birth, and so basically my hopes for this dress were high, but I was expecting it to just be a disaster, and it wasn't. And so for that reason it is on this list, because this is a dress that I would probably usually avoid. I did want to try it out because I do like the style, but I just wasn't hopeful about how it would fit, especially because it says that it doesn't have any stretch and it's in this kind of satiny silk-like material, and it looks very fitted. It's open at the back. This dress I enjoy also because it does come in loads of different colors. I picked up the pinky creamy color. I would probably go for a plain color over the print, just because I think in the material that it's in, it can lean not that expensive. And so with dresses that kind of are on the verge of looking a bit cheap, I tend to just kind of lean more towards plain colours, no patterns. And if I'm super concerned, then I'm usually just going to go for basic neutral colours. So the blacks, the creams, you know, maybe even like a brown, you know, those kind of more neutral colours I think tend to look more expensive in whatever kind of material they're in. I also think it's a good price, guys. This dress I think would be good for birthday. I don't know if I'd do dinner in this dress, but maybe if you're going to dinner and bar, then maybe I think it's a good option. The leg split is pretty high though, so I would say to be a bit mindful about that. So the next dress on my list is the Salome, and the Salome comes in 4 different colours. I just think that this dress is a very classic option but I do like a bit of zhuzh around here, right? If I'm gonna go plain everywhere else, or maybe, you know, just like standard fitted everywhere else, then I usually try to look for a bit of fancy up here. And I think the accentuation of this part on most women just looks really, really beautiful. Pretty much all women, to be honest. But I would probably say that if you are maybe apple shaped, or if you're not so hippie, then maybe some of the other options might be a bit better. Just because with this being so open, it kind of accentuates your shoulders. So if you're a bit narrower at the hip, it can make you look a bit broader up here. But outside of that, I think that this dress is a very, very easy option. I would get this if I was going to a friend's birthday, going to dinner. I think these dresses are also quite versatile, because sometimes with these more plain dresses, it can really just come down to your accessories. So you can change up your shoes, change up your hair, change up your accessories, wear it a few times, and nobody will be none the wiser. It will look like a completely different dress. But if you were looking for a dress that you could kind of style in a few different ways and get your cost per wear out of, then for me, this dress would definitely be an option. These dresses are not in any particular order, by the way, guys. Okay, the next dress on my list is the NASIRA, and I have this dress, and just like the Risk It All, this dress I was slightly scared of, and it had a few red flags for me, and those are that it's short. Usually if I'm going to buy a short dress, it's going to have a bit of stretch. This dress doesn't have any, and it is open at the back. I don't mind open at the back, but when Club London sent me this dress, I was postpartum, and so I probably wouldn't have picked an open back dress at that stage. But I really just think that this dress is just so pretty. This dress I have in the black floral print. It is just so beautiful. I love this dress. I did wear this dress when I went away last year, but outside of that, I haven't had anywhere else to wear this dress. And I'm just waiting for the right occasion to pick it out of my wardrobe and wear it. I think it kind of says vacation. Maybe you've got an occasion, you're going away for your birthday, and you want a dress that is kind of a showstopper. This dress should be on your shortlist. It's definitely not a reserve dress. If you're going to wear this dress, people are going to kind of have a look at you. So if you don't mind that, or if that's what you're after, then I think that this dress is a really nice option. The next dress on my list is the ARIELLE. I would also put this dress on my list of trendier dresses. The dropped waist kind of tie front style seems to be making a comeback, or at least it's very trendy at the moment. I think it does a really good job at highlighting your waist. The way that it kind of hangs from the higher waist down to the lower waist seems to really create a really nice silhouette. I also am a sucker for an off the shoulder, so it got me there. So I really like this option. I also think it is a pretty reasonable price as well. I think that this would even be a really nice birthday dress or date night. It also has good stretch, and I like Club London stretch pieces, because I don't know for certain whether they're kind of, you know, folding their stretch, but their stretch never goes see-through. So the quality of their stretch dresses is always really good. I really like this ARIELLE dress, and it is definitely at the top of my list. So the next dress that I have is kind of like a curveball, guys, but you got to work with me, okay? It is called the Victory. Now, I only like this Victory dress in the lime, so I just think that this dress with the feathers and the lime, it's a curveball for me, because I don't always lead pastel. You know, if I'm going to do a colour, then I'm usually going to do, you know, a colour that is a bit more pigmented than a pastel. But I think that this dress is just beautiful. I think it's very nice. When I was getting my master's, I was looking for a dress, and I think that this kind of dress would be a dress that I would do for something like that. You know, if you're getting your doctorate, if you're getting your PhD, it's like very bougie, auntie. I really like the length of it too. It looks like there's a stitch running just at the waist, which makes me think that it's not like a super stretchy, no shape material. And the little split at the back, come on, it's giving classy. I love it. Next on my list is the In Attendance. Now this also was a bit of a curveball for me because I hadn't seen this dress before, but I think it is beautiful. I really like the difference in material across the top of it. It almost reminds me of a sarong style. So maybe you're wearing like a corset style at the top and then a sarong style over the hip. If you want to highlight your waist, anything that kind of crosses across here or kind of skims across the waist is always very, very flattering. It is £100, but I would say for what it is, I don't think that that is too much. This dress definitely gives gala, black tie event. I think that this is definitely a good option. Next on my list is the Mojito, and I've picked the Mojito because I think that Club London do Bodycon well because their material is quite thick, even though it's sometimes stretchy. So I think a way to look more expensive is just to make sure that your stretch items, whether that's leggings or dresses, are not shared. And so I also think that they do ruching very well, and ruching is good for everyone, right? You can't ever go wrong with a bit of ruching. I really like this dress. I think this dress is a very good one if you are looking for something to be comfortable in. And I know you might be looking at the dress thinking there's no way, but with the ruching, the good quality stretch, some arm coverage, right? The highlighting of the boobs, you can't go wrong. I think it's a decent price. This dress, I think, is definitely one that I would pick if I wanted a dress that, you know, maybe you're postpartum, you're going somewhere that's fancy and you want something that you can wear just after having a baby. This is the kind of dress that I would pick up in that scenario. I think it's very versatile and easy to wear. My next dress that I think is a good option is the Chain Reaction. I do like the way that it kind of splits over the shoulder. I don't think this dress is too pricey at £50. I also do enjoy the ruching at the bum. It's a very nice detail, and I just think you can't ever really go wrong showing your shoulders. There is a little keyhole detail here, but I think it's pretty subtle. So I think that this is a good option. Maybe if you don't want to kind of show everything, I would probably wear this to black tie event. If I was doing black tie event, but I didn't want to give them everything I had, then I'd probably pick this dress. Okay. So I have an honourable mention because I think I've given you guys 10 already, and that is the Risha. And the Risha I like because maybe you're feeling a bit self-conscious. I think that this is a really good option to start with because I feel like this piece of material or this fold that they've got running down the middle is only going to do good things for you, because no matter what shape you have, the line down the middle is just going to make everything that runs alongside it or around it look beautiful and delicious. Okay, you don't even need to really be super hippie or anything like that to get a really nice shape out of this dress. I also like that it's covered at the arms and it looks like it's got a bit of fold in the middle. So I'd imagine that if you maybe didn't want to show the whole boob area, that maybe you could kind of pull it or do some double tape or something to kind of tape it down. Or if you really wanted to, you could maybe put on a cami or something underneath it. But I just think it's really nice. This one kind of says date night to me. I think that this is a really nice option. How much is it? And at £70, I think it's reasonable. So those are my top picks from Club London. I hope you guys have found this video helpful. I think that they have dresses for all occasions, so do feel free to check out the links that I've put in my description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.